Shalom, dear brothers and sisters. I will repeat this video today because the video I made previously, that video I got feedback from Brother Matthew, and he told me that uh, the chart was upside down in that video and I should remake it. So I am making the same video today. So this video is regarding the beginning of the Sabbath, whether the Sabbath begins in the morning or begins in the evening, whether the Sabbath is from morning to morning or from evening to evening. So this is not something very complicated to understand. We will go through the scriptures. Sabbath is not somebody's idea or somebody's notion. This is given from our Creator Yahweh from the beginning in book of Genesis. So we will go through the book of Genesis and we will see that how Yah created the day and the evening, and in the same way He created all the 7 days. So we will read from the scripture and then we will go to the chart. So if we read from the scripture in the book of Genesis, chapter 1, it says, "In the beginning, Yah created the heavens and the earth. The earth was without form and void, and darkness was on the face of the deep, and the ruach of Elohim was hovering over the face of the waters. Then Yah said, 'Let there be light,' and there was light." Now you remember it here that the first light was created. Then Yah saw the light, and it was good. And then Elohim divided the light from the darkness, and Elohim called the light day, and the darkness He called night. So the evening and morning were the first day. So we will see that further down, Yah created the rest of the days: second day, third day, fourth day, fifth day, sixth day, seventh day. First 3 days were created when there was no sun. Sun came into existence on the fourth day. First 3 days, the light is from the Yah himself. And from the fourth day, the function of the light is taken up by the sun. And the Sabbath is also the fourth commandment. Now if we look at chapter 2, verse 1 and 2 and 3. "Thus the heaven and the earth and all the hosts of them were finished. And on the seventh day, Yah ended his work which he had done, and he rested on the seventh day from all his work which he had done. Then Yah blessed the seventh day and sanctified it, set it apart, because in it he rested from all his work which Elohim had created and made." So we will talk around these verses. And now I will turn my camera to the chart so that we can focus on the chart. Now, brother, look at on day 1 what happened. First there was darkness all over. This darkness is fallen darkness, and in Hebrew this is called Hushik. This is different from the night. In Hebrew, night is called Laila. And yeah, first what he did, he created the light and he separated the light from the darkness. And then there was evening. And then morning. Between evening and morning, there is night, which is unspoken. And remember one thing, brothers, there is no evening here. When light is separated from the darkness, then there is no evening. Read scriptures yourself and see, evening came after the light was created. So first there was light, which Yah called day, and then there was evening, and then morning, and that make one day. So day one is the light and the night, which makes day, evening, morning. That makes one day. And after that, morning there was again day, and then evening, then night, and then again morning. That makes second day. And after that there was day, and then evening, then night, and then morning, and that makes third day. So in this way, 3 days were created when there was no sun. Now on the fourth day, the function of the light is taken up by the sun. The sun functions in the same way. There is a horizon, and sun comes out of the horizon, and then there is the morning. And then after morning, sun goes up, and there is a light, and during this light, and then there is a noon, afternoon, and evening. After evening, the moon takes up the function of the light, and there are stars as well. So this night is called Laila. So the day starts here when the sun rises from the horizon. Then the day starts. Day never starts from the evening. Does anybody say that the day starts in the evening? Never. Neither scripture says, nor Yah said. Day starts from the morning. So from morning, then sun goes around, and then the night, and then sun comes back, and one cycle is completed. Then one cycle is completed at 360 degrees. So then one day is formed. In the same way, like here, there is the light, day, and then the night, and then makes one full day. So on the fourth day, there was sun into existence, and one full cycle is completed, and then that's the fourth day. And then sun also takes up the function on the fifth day and onward forever. Fifth day, sixth day, and then seventh day is also created in the same way. In the seventh day, does the scripture says, then on the seventh day the things were reversed, that the sun, when the evening came, and then the day started. Does it say that? After evening is the night. It's not the day. And Yah created things according to the scriptures on the day. And here, the day does not start from the evening. Day starts from the morning. In the same way like other days. The Sabbath day also started from the morning, like other days. The difference was that the seventh day was separated. It was sanctified, and it was blessed. It's only seventh day which is sanctified and which is blessed. So seventh day is something very special. Seventh day is very special because seventh day is sanctified and seventh day is separated from all other days. And that's the day which Yah created for our rest. And Sabbath on the seventh day is the regular Sabbath, which in Hebrew roots, this is H7676. Okay, now this is nothing difficult to understand. According to the scripture, day never started from the evening here. There is no evening here, brother. Remember this thing. When Yah divided the light from the darkness, then there was no evening here. Evening came into existence after the light was created. This is very important. So now what the Judaism or the rabbinic beliefs are. Rabbis, they start their day from the evening. They are the moon lovers. They love the moon like many other religions. They do the things in the darkness, contrary to the scriptures of Yah. So what they say that, oh, we start our day, we start our Sabbath from 3 p.m. onward. They say the evening starts from 3 p.m. which is wrong because the scriptures does not support this. Evening come into existence when there is a mixing of the light. When there is a mixing of the light of the sun and then mixing of the light from the evening. So when it's a twilight, then it's the evening. So at 3 p.m. there's no mixing of the lights. It's not a twilight and it's not an evening. Still it's day. This is a deception. The evening does not start from 3 p.m. Evening starts when the sun starts going below horizon. So this is the belief of the Judaism which many people follow. They start their Sabbath from evening and they believe that from 3 p.m. in the day they start their Sabbath, which is contrary to the word of Yah and contrary to the common sense, because there is no mixing of light at 3 p.m. So this is the one belief of the Judaism, and this is their one point they stand on. And the second point they stand on, they say that in Leviticus 23:32, Yah said that the Feast of Atonement will be from evening to evening. If you read this scripture yourself, then you see that Yah said that evening of the 9th you will start afflicting your souls, and then you will do this till the evening of the 10th. So it's 9th and 10th. The night of the 9th and the day of the 10th. So this is two parts. Night of the 9th day and day of the 10th day. This is not one continuous day. It's not one continuous day. It's half of the 9th day, half of the 10th day. That's why Yah has specified in this scripture that 9th, the evening of the 9th till the evening of the 10th. This is the Feast of Atonement Sabbath. And this is a special Sabbath. This is called Sabbath Shabbaton, and this is different from the regular Sabbath. It's different from the regular Sabbath In Hebrew root it's H7677. There are only two Shabbaton in the scripture. One is the Feast of Atonement, and second is the last day of the Feast of Tabernacles. The rest all the Sabbaths are regular Sabbaths. So when it's a special Sabbath, then Yah specify it. Like here in Leviticus 23:32, he has specified that the night of the 9th, evening of the 9th, and to the evening of the 10th. So this is not related to the regular Sabbath, and this does not indicate to keep the Sabbath from evening to evening. So this is only one special day where we afflict our bodies, as Yah said, from evening to evening. So this is like the word of Yah, which says that the Sabbath or the day starts from morning to morning. In the same way, the Sabbath day starts from morning to evening. So this is in the light of the scriptures. It's not from any person, rabbi, teacher, or anybody. This is the scripture of the Yah which teaches us, and we follow the scriptures. And there are few brothers who started keeping Sabbath from evening to evening. This could be some reasons, whatever reasons are, but you should follow the scriptures, not any person. Give praises to Yahuwah and glory to Yah. Shalom, dear brothers. Shalom.